Hi, my name is Blair Henderson, and I'm here to show you how to create a fully functioning prototype in Adobe XD. XD is great for making quick and easy prototypes that look so professional. Also, one thing that is great about it is that it has a large tool set for you to use. So for this tutorial, I will explain how to bring your created ideas and artboards into XD and then how to combine them together into one prototype. So here, I have an Illustrator file that I've previously made. I decided I wanted to make a binge watching calculator where you enter the amount of time you have available to watch and then enter in the show you want to watch, and then it calculates how many episodes you can watch during that time. So I completed the art earlier for this project, so let's bring it now into Adobe XD. Upon logging onto XD, you will see that you're able to choose a preset document size, or you can create your own. For the sake of this project, let's select the iPhone 6, 7, 8. Now go back into Illustrator and save your file in a place you'll remember it. Remember, XD only lets you import JPEGs into the artboard. So now go into your XD app and import the file onto your blank document. So now go and resize your art to fit the document. And there you go. It's very important to note that when making your assets in Illustrator or Photoshop, you need to make it the size of the screen you will want so it's proportionate when you enlarge it or make it smaller. Now we have a singular item on the screen, so we have to go in there and trace over the things we will eventually want the user to click on later. Think of this first screen. When the user comes to it, they're going to want to enter in the hours. So in order for them to enter the hours, they're going to want to select numbers from a drop-down menu. For the sake of this, let's say the user has 3 hours and 20 minutes of free time. So let's make the hours bubble to be able to click on later. This page is just easy since we're going to make a box for the user to click on to activate the drop-down menu. Select the box tool from the menu. Now put a box the same size as the hour box. One cool thing about XD is that you can also round the corners. To do this, you can hover over its box by dragging the circles into the middle. So let's do that. We'll make one around this size. And we're going to have no border. And then you could round the corners to make it look more. There you go. So now, when they click on it, it'll show a drop-down menu. So let's go into making the drop-down menu. Add a new artboard by either clicking on the square icon with the cross or by pressing A on the keyboard. Now click to the right of the first artboard and a new one will appear. As a shortcut, let's copy and paste the background of the first artboard onto the second. Then let's select our square again, and we have to do something a little different now. Make a square over the hours button, but make it a little bigger so it looks like a drop-down menu. So like this, we're gonna now we're gonna round the corners to match it. We're gonna go ahead for the border and select the color so it matches. We'll make this a little bigger. And there you go. Now you have your big box for your drop-down menu. Now that we made the drop-down menu, we have to put different items in it for hours. So now we're going to use one of these really cool tools I think is so useful in XD. It's called the repeat grid. So go ahead and select the repeat grid, and we're going to go into text, and we're going to go ahead and type like a 1. And then let's make it the color and everything we want. So we'll make it black, and maybe we'll make it 18 size font. Now, select the repeat grid tool again and go ahead and drag down. And now it repeats it as many times as you want, which is really cool. And you can adjust the space in between, so we can drag them up a little bit to make it look more like a drop-down menu. And we can even cut it off right here, so it looks like that there's still more. But let's just go ahead and cut that out like that. There we go. So now, after this, you can actually go in and edit the numbers while keeping that distance. There you go. Now we have our numbers. Let's go in and make another artboard that shows the completed time. So we're going to use this again. Go ahead and do that. And let's copy and paste our artboard again. There we go. And now, for the sake of this, all we have to do is go in there and put a 3. And that's how you do the hours.